Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, heapsters.
Hey guys, today we're here to do a video on Jadis and the helicopter theory in The Walking Dead.
Yes, so from episode 14, still gotta mean something, we saw the helicopter in its full glory, and Jadis appeared to have either signaled it there, or we just want to talk about what's going on with this helicopter.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of open-ended questions.
We first saw the helicopter, I don't remember what episode it was in, but it was shortly after Daryl and Rick had run the Savior off the road trying to get the big weapon, the Gatling gun.
Episode 3 or 4, maybe? Either way.
You're probably wrong.
Let us know.
Shortly after that whole Daryl and Rick scene, Rick goes off on his own and starts making his way to the Heapsters in a way to make a deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
On the way, he looks up and sees a helicopter flying by. Now, to us, 8 seasons in and a couple of years at least, we haven't seen a helicopter since the Governor days when the military was kind of in relevance during the outbreak.
We didn't know if it's, Rick kind of losing his mind again.
Hallucinating.
If he really saw that or not. But we get confirmation in episode 14 that it is true. So as, Jadis, as she had Negan captured, she did have a walkie-talkie. Now, there could be 2 different theories on here. The walkie-talkie could have been a walkie-talkie she took from Negan, that she's listening to, the Savior's communications. The second is, that's a walkie-talkie from whoever these people are with the helicopter, either another community tied to maybe Georgie, the remnants of the military still left over, because Simon mentioned to Jadis, he wanted to know if she truly knew what this place was. There's helipads, there's solar panels, there was something there before it became a junkyard. So did she call the helicopter in because she kept looking at the time? So either they told her what time they were going to be there, but then it made me think, well, maybe she didn't call them in because she kept looking at her watch constantly.
Well, that doesn't mean that she didn't call them in.
Right, but it could have been maybe the helicopter is on a routine route.
She also set her alarm on her alarm.
Yeah.
And kept looking at her watch. I am fully in agreement with you. I think that you believe in this, that she did call the helicopter, and she did schedule a meetup time. I have a theory. Do you have any that you want to go? Well, you already gave one, right?
Well, it was just, either, she did call them there or they were on a routine route. So maybe that they come back and forth.
So you think it's from Georgie and a bigger community?
No, I was just giving kind of like other theories that I've heard out there as well as like it's on a routine route. It comes back and forth. But then when I thought about it, it doesn't make sense. So if the helicopter comes back, they're going to see all the heapsters there. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're coming back and looking for specific survivors that could be there. Because if they come back and they see a bunch of people there, what are they going to do? You know what I mean? So I believe that she called them there for help.
I think so.
That she has this communication with them somehow. She either knows them or came across them somehow, or I don't know.
So I got a pretty wild theory that I want to throw out there, and I didn't hear it from anywhere. I thought of it. I thought it'd be pretty cool. It's really far-fetched, kind of crazy. But so we got, I think it was in that same episode, episode 14, where we get to see the inside of her trailer. And it looked pretty freaking modern.
Very sophisticated.
It looked pretty sophisticated. Nice wood, very simple. And it almost reminded me of like a safe house kind of thing, where maybe Jadis, and again, this is far-fetched, is some type of CIA agent that was left in this safe house area during the outbreak and was never pulled out, and possibly still has some communication with other agents or the agency itself to pull her out at any specific time should they have the resources to do so.
I'm kind of my theory is kind of along the lines of that as well. I'm not sure if it's maybe CIA, but some type of
agency
or some type of sophisticated community. That's why the Georgie aspect is coming out. But really, because we don't know too much about Georgie, so. Would she have a very big community sitting there and have
we don't
access
know too much about Jadis?
Exactly. So, but I'm kind of on the same of your lines. I'm thinking that she is kind of not really like a mole, but she could be where she gets put into different communities to see if she can rebuild those communities. Yeah. If something happens to those communities, then she has a way to get out. Oh, to move somewhere else to see if she can repopulate, to see if she can create something. And if something goes awry, she gives them a call. They move her out. They take her somewhere else.
I like that.
Something like that.
Kind of like a fixer for communities.
Exactly. Right. because when she was speaking, how she always had the Heapsters had the weird way of speaking, but then she can speak normally. She can speak in fluent sentences. So when you see her inside of her storage container, it's very clean. It's just so precise. Different than what you see on the outside.
Too clean.
It's absolutely too clean.
This is coming from an artist that used paints.
Right.
That can get messy. But yet there wasn't any remnants of paint or mess inside this thing. It was almost like as if it was brand new.
Yeah.
As if it was flighted in and dropped. Very weird. And it gives a little mystery to Jadis and who she is.
Who she really is. And that's what's just so intriguing is, is she a type of leftover remnants of military, an agency or something? There's something about that Heapster facility. Yeah. Helipads, solar panels. Simon seemed to know about it, but he wanted to hear it from her. She's very clean. She's very organized. She wears the black over top, but underneath she wore, she had that white gown on that kind of made it seem like she was, the light or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I completely get it. I just think it's funny. Do you get a picture of her naked sculpting something,
right,
in a white gown? But yeah, I think that we're not going to see too much of Jadis. We mentioned this in our predictions video. It'd be cool if we did, but maybe we see one last shot of her, maybe revealing a little bit more before we close out the season and we leave that mystery and move on with All Out War.
Yeah, so we would love to know your guys' thoughts and theories of, who Jadis is, who you believe the helicopter belongs to. Do you believe it's
Travis?
It's not the Fear. That'd be funny if it was Fear. But since they moved the timeline,
double crossover.
It doesn't work. Is it a military community? Is it just another higher class type of community? Do you think Jadis is part of that community, or she just has kind of a ticket in with them to bring her out at some point? We don't know. We would love to know your thoughts because it's a mystery. So it itches at me. It's like, who is she?
Yep.
We really want to know, and we want to know now. No. But yeah, we would definitely love your thoughts because having a military aspect, I think, would work.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's very interesting, and I actually love it that they're doing this because it gives us something to talk about. So why don't you guys, it's your turn, talk to us, let us know what you think. What is the helicopter? Who is Jadis? Love to get your thoughts.
All right, we'll stay tuned for your thoughts and comments, and we will gladly be sharing back our thoughts on those comments with you guys. We will see you next time. We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.